Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of Revamp The Undead Story, Episode 6.
Oh my god, this was a great episode.
This was like the BL Beach episode, except not
Yes!
on the beach.
You're so right, I didn't even pinpoint that, that's so true.
Like, it's literally, well, majority, the first little, like, 10-15 minutes is a bit intense. But then it literally is just them being alone. And instead of cute, it's actually very dramatic and, like, kind of hard to watch a little bit, because it's
yeah, it is.
But, yeah, I love this episode.
This episode was so good, I'm not gonna lie, it was so good.
It was so good. Also, apologies if you hear drilling outside. My neighbor is, like, making a porch or something. And drilling has been all day, so.
Jeez.
Anyway, how was your week this week?
Well, if you may not have noticed, I'm laying down.
Yes.
I hurt my back. I don't know
Oof.
how. Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe I'm wondering if it's just because I've been sitting a lot or something. I don't know. My mom thinks it's because I was sitting a lot. But, like, I woke up one day and I had the same sensation that I always have when I hurt my back, which is feeling like a turtle on my back. And, like, I can't get up. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I was like, ouch. And the other night, I was like, my back still hurts. And then I was, like, trying to, like, walk into the kitchen. And I was, like, every step I took, I started getting lower to the ground. I was like, what the fuck? Why can't I walk? So, like, I am horizontal every chance I get. I'm kind of like pretty sunken down in the camera for my reaction, so I wonder how editing that's gonna go. I keep sinking lower in the frame, and I'm like, oh motherfucker, this is gonna suck to edit. But so yeah, that sucks. I'm trying to heal as fast as possible because I was supposed to, honestly, yesterday I was supposed to have like so much editing done, like a bunch of my YouTube videos for next week were supposed to be done, and I couldn't do any of them because I've just been laying here in pain. So that sucks. I also sent you a picture that I got a lot of the Tiny Tans from McDonald's.
Yes.
Here's the story. I asked my mom. She was doing errands that day, so I was like, "Hey, if you happen to pass McDonald's, if you could go in and ask if they have a Yoongi, if they have one that has a number 3 on the back, that'd be great." And she was like, "I don't want to do that." And I was like, "Only if you have the chance." So she said she went in and there was a bunch of like teenagers waiting in line, and she was like, "I don't want to do that, nuh-uh." And so she was like,
Fair.
"So I will literally drive after work." It was 8:45 when she picked me up, and she was like, "I will drive you there right now if you want to do it, but I'm not doing it." And I was like, "Okay, I'm down."
Fair.
So I walked in and I was like, "Well, I'm here. I might as well ask about the others." So I was like, cool question. I was like, weird question. And then she was like, "I've heard it all, hit me." So I was like, this is a good start. So I was like, "Do you have, like, can I buy the toys separately, like the little tiny teddies?" She's like, "Yes, they're technically blind boxes, so I have to, like, do it blind." But she's like, "Honestly, I wouldn't even know which is which." I was like, "I have a cheat sheet, so I do." Like, I was like, "I know exactly which is which." And she was like, "Really?" She was like, "All right, what do you need?" So she was like digging through the box for me and for the newer ones as well. So I think I got everyone. Did I get everyone? Oh no, I got everyone but Tay for the purple boxes, which are the first release.
Throwback one, yeah.
Yeah, and the newer like encore version. I've got 4 out of 7. I've got Jin, Hobie, Jimin, and Tay, and they are all lined up on my TV stand like a little army. They're so cute. So I'm hoping at some point to find a Mingy.
Well, I have a Yoongi.
Yeah, you have a Yoongi as well. Yeah, no, I'm looking for the encore version. I don't want to.
I have the encore version.
Yeah, I don't want you. I want to take your Yoongi. I'm gonna find a Yoongi. I'm gonna go to a McDonald's and be like, "Can I have a Yoongi?"
I'm not gonna collect them. I know I won't collect them all. First off, like, I know that. Like, here, you can continue with your week, but I have a story about my McDonald's trip. Like, so.
Really? Oh my
yeah,
God,
so you can keep going, but I'm not collecting them. I will go when I can and do what I can, but it was a whole trip.
It was so funny. I told her what I had, and she was like, "Okay, let's go and see." Like, she came out with like a bunch of boxes, and she was like, "I've got a 2." I was like, "Got a 2." She's like, "I got a 3." Like, I was like, we were like trading. It was so funny. So yeah, I've got a bunch of them.
How much did it cost?
On my TV stand. Honestly, not much, because I also bought food from her that day, and I think I bought. Let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I bought 7 while I was there. and I got food, like a regular 6-piece nugget meal.
Hmm.
All of it together, $21. I was like, fair. I think these were like $1 each or something like that, because that's pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, shit, all right. That went very well. I thought it would be more money. So yeah, I got my little dudes over there. I watched the finale of Oliver's Dead. Cried again. Not as bad.
I figured, yeah, no, it's not as sad as you think.
Yeah. That was that. Last time was a breakdown. This was more of a cry. You know, like
Right.
so it's just a normal cry. It's fine. But I'm very excited for season 2 whenever that happens, because
I think it's coming
apparently
out 26. Oh, I was gonna say 2016. 2026, I believe is when it's coming out.
yeah, it's supposed to be from what I've seen. Someone said September 2026, and I was like, a year, a
Yeah.
year. What else happened this week? Honestly, nothing, because I've been laying here in pain, so really nothing has happened this week. How has your week been?
Okay, so my McDonald's story.
Yes, tell me.
So I went after work at like 7 p.m. And there's a McDonald's like right, like the street over, so it's like right next door to the school I work at. And so I was like, okay, here's what I'll do. I'll go over, I'll walk over, get it. It's all, and I ordered on the app too, which still took forever because I was waiting there for like so long, but whatever. And so I'm going in, and well, no, actually, before I go in, there's a crosswalk, and so I press the button, I wait for the light, and I'm waiting, and it's taking a long time. And then I realize the stop hand just disappears, and there's no walk signal. And I was so confused for 2 seconds, and then the hand starts blinking, which means that the lights for the walk signal was out, and I didn't realize. I was like, oh shit, should I go? Because no cars were going, so I was like, okay, fuck it, and I just like ran
Might
across.
as well, yeah.
So that took forever. And then, so I go inside, and I wait for like 10 minutes. There's all these like kids, and like it's like fucking madness in there at like 7 o'clock at night for some reason. I don't know why. Everyone was there. And then I got the Happy Meals. I got 2 of them because I was like double the odds or whatever.
Double the odds.
And I ordered a 6-piece chicken and a 4-piece chicken because in my mindset I'm like, wait a minute, if I ordered different things, I might get different things.
Ooh.
And it worked because I did get 2 different things. So
hell yeah,
mindset was right, I guess. Maybe we'll see. And so I got those, and as I was leaving, there was some random kid. I have no idea who this kid was. He was on a bike, but like on the street, like a car, pretty much. Stopped at a red light.
Yeah.
And I forget what he said to me. He was like, "Hi, something." I don't know if he was like, if he was a student from the school and recognized me. I don't know if he was talking about something else, or he's just saying hi and being polite. I have no idea. So that was random. I'm like, okay, hi, and then he's like, "You either read books or play video games," and I'm like, I mean, I play video games, and he's like, yeah, I know, and then drove off when the light turned green.
What the fuck? That's like the weirdest roast ever. Like,
well, I don't think it was a roast. I
was like a read.
Fair.
Like what the fuck? Like
that's just like a random read on me. I'm like, I don't know you, read. Sir.
Like, who are you? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. And then he drove off. I walked across the street, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to like eat these fast before I call for my ride. And so I found a bench in like so they're like a mini. It's not even a park per se next to my school. It's like I think there's just 2 swings and maybe a slide. Like that's it. And then so there's that.
Yeah.
And then there's a bench there. So I was sitting there, and I just like was digging through, and like trying to get the boxes out. And I was doing this at like 7 o'clock at night, and now this time of year, it's just like pitch black at 7 o'clock at night. There's also a marsh-like thing right next to that little area that I was doing that at.
Marsh.
So I was literally digging through my Happy Meals box, my kids' meals box, at night, next to a marsh on a bench.
The things BTS makes us do.
You're telling me. And I'm just like, this might be one of the weirder things I've done.
Yeah.
Especially because there could fucking been coyotes in the marsh. They could smell
Yeah.
my food as I'm like digging out. Like
They very well could have done. Yeah. There were
I
coyotes
was
in my
like,
community a lot growing up.
yeah. So I was like stressing trying to get it. I did. I got the Jin and Yoongi encore versions. Cause
Oh
I
yeah.
think only encore versions are out now, so I probably won't get any of the throwback ones. So I'm
Yeah. They
collecting the
still. I
encore.
think it was like 2 days later, and they still had the throwback. Or a bunch of the throwback at the very least, and so I was able to get quite a few. But it's because like when I ordered that, I was like ordering Happy Meals ain't working because like I ordered two at once the first time, and I got two JKs, and then I ordered the third one like
Did
2
you
days
order
later,
the same
and
meal?
I think I got a different one. I think it was different, but I don't remember. But it's probably not that because like I ordered it 2 days later again, and it must have been a different one or the same one. I don't even know. And I got another JK, so I have 3 JKs. And then I ordered another Happy Meal a few weeks later, like a week later, and it was RM. And then I ordered another one a week later, and it was Gin. So I was like, okay, so I'm finally like changing up here, but
Right.
I feel like it's going too slow, and I still don't have a Yoongi, so I'm gonna get myself a Yoongi. And I was like, well, while I'm here, look for everyone else too.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll probably try to go back next week as well. On Thursday. So I'm taking Friday off.
There you go.
Because that's gonna start my long week I talked about last time. So
I'll bring you a JK of the throwback. Cause
no, cool. And I can give you my encore Yoongi.
Yay!
Yeah.
I'll bring my extra JK too and give it to someone at the movie theater.
Yeah, I'll bring all mine. I'll keep them in my tote bag, and I'll just like be like, here you go. In case I can't get encore JK, I'll be like, hello, anyone want?
Does anyone want any of these doubles?
Because I know I'm not gonna collect them. I'm not going there 7 times. One, to even try to get one of each. Secondly, the odds of me getting one of each are very slim. I was shocked I got
go and
different
say,
ones.
"Can I buy all these?"
Yeah, okay. There was a reason I was digging through my kids' meal in the dark, on a bench. There was a full reason why. I'm not about to go up and ask for that. I hate to break it to you, friend. That's not something I'm gonna be doing.
It was 9 o'clock at night. And there was no one else in the store, so I was like, "Fuck it."
See, mine was crowded, so.
Dang. That's what my mom said when she went, because it was like middle of the day. So she was like, "Oh, bring you there now. It's 9 o'clock at night. Probably better for you." I was like, "All right."
Yeah. Anyway, Revamp.
Revamp.
Episode 6.
Woo!
So we start off at the, I guess, party, still.
Yes.
Or right off the bat, you can see one of the twins as the butler, but you can
I
only see the back of their heads.
I'm so peeved I didn't say anything because I knew. I knew. I peeped it because like I saw the vampire like leaning into his neck, and in my head I was like, that kind of looks like one of the twins. I'm so peeved because like when they were like, oh, you infiltrate the party, I was like, fuck, I knew it. I should have said it.
Yeah. But then Pun shows up and grabs Ramel, and he's like, we gotta get out of here.
Immediately, I was like, yes, I knew he wouldn't choose sit around and let it happen. I knew he'd go for him, and boy does he go he goes, he reiterates that he loves him, like kissing him. He's like, you can trust me. We gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm not letting you die. I was like, bro was like, I'm all in now. Never mind. We didn't break up, but fuck it. Like, I'm not letting you die.
Yeah, he was realizing that Ramil was in danger, and he's like, I can't let him die. And he went back. He kissed him. He's like, hey, you coming back with me? And he's like, yeah, okay, let's go. And they go, and they start walking, and Pun tells him that the hunters have planned to kill you during the inauguration ceremony tonight. Then Ramil gets shot.
Yeah, immediately. I was like, no!
And then we're surrounded.
Yeah. Things kind of escalate.
Yeah, and this was only the intro before the
2 hours later as well. We get the intro, and then we get 2 hours fucking earlier, and I'm like, okay, I hate this.
I thought this whole episode was gonna be building up to that moment of the 2 hours. So I was really glad it was only like 2 minutes, really, of just like the setup.
We just got this is the plan for the hunters, and this is what Poon decided, and then that's it. I was like, all right, let's go.
Apparently.
Yes. Yeah. Vampire cologne.
Yeah, and then we see Pun get all dressed up and ready to go. At the ceremony, still in the flashback, Jet and Elise are in like a van or something with a guy giving the orders. But then when Pun comes in, the twins are like, hey, Pun's here.
we're fucked. We're fucked. Pun's
And
here. He's ruining the plan.
Jet looked at Elise like he knows what she did.
Yeah, I noticed. I was like, oh, he's peeping it. He's peeping it. Okay.
Like, he knows she told him, and he was
probably like, that. Why the fuck did you tell him? Like, for real. Like, he knows she did it. But here's the thing. He knows she told, and then later on, she's just like, shoot, what the fuck ever.
She
like,
shoots Ramil, which causes this whole issue.
This bitch is like, oh my god. I'm like, you're flip-flopping all over the place.
I'm like, pick a side, madam. Like, honestly, like, just pick a side.
Can we pick a side, please?
I'm like so confused. I'm like, what is she? Does she have like some sort of super ulterior motive that's like against
one
both
that's
of them?
like just hers. Yeah, just her ulterior motive. Like maybe she's like in it for herself or something. But like, bro, like I get it. Like you don't want to hurt Pun. But if her goal was still to kill
Ramil, why would she tell Pun? Because Pun saves him, and she knows that she would do that. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. She confused me.
And just the look on her face when Jet looked at her was like, oh, fuck yeah, that was me. Because I totally did want him to save him or something. So it's like, what?
But then
like,
she's like, the one who shoots him. And honestly, I think she poisoned the tip or something. Because that got way worse.
Yeah, that got way worse. I think she poisoned him for sure. Like, there was something on it. Which is like, because it's like, I feel like she doesn't want to hurt Pun. But she does want to hurt Ramil. However, I feel like it's not clicking in her mind that hurting Ramil hurts Pun. Like, girl.
I think she's trying to keep her little trio of her, Jet, and Pun still together.
Yeah.
By keeping him in the know. Or maybe she was stupid and hoped that, oh, if Pun knows, he'll come and help kill Ramil with us.
Like, girl, are you dumb?
You literally called him out for being in love with him like 2 seconds ago. And now you're like, you think he's gonna kill, like, I don't know. She confused me.
Yeah.
Anyway, then the hunters attack. And Mekin gets stabbed as he's trying to heal someone.
Yeah, and he can't heal himself because he's already healed a bunch of people. Yeah, it's like crazy too because he heals someone and that person wakes up and stabs him. I'm like, girl, he just healed you. Make some grace.
I know. That's like so like messed up.
That's so fucked up, bro. He just saved you and you're still like, oh, thank God, now I can kill you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. But Kiara comes in and tries to help him and tells him, hey, you gotta heal yourself. And he's like, I can't. I use too much of my power right now.
Yeah.
And then he turns into a bird and starts attacking the twins.
There's kind of a limit then to healing yourself. At least, like, you kind of, like, run out of fuel or something like that.
I feel like all the powers are like that, though. I feel like you can, like Metis probably can't run forever, and Kiara probably can't be a bird forever, where it's like, it takes a lot of time and energy. Or, like, if you do it once, it's like, you gotta recover and, like, rest before using it again.
I wonder, too, if it's worse for Mekin because he doesn't use it often. So maybe he, like, it's kind of like riding a bike. Like, you never truly forget how to do it, but, like, it might be tapped out for, or a little lessened because he doesn't use it regularly.
Right. That could be the case. But then Metis comes in and takes Kiara away from the twins and kind of puts them in, like, this back room or wherever. And he's like, stay here. I'll handle this. Then we get Ramil and Pun, who are now behind a corner, getting shot at. Pun gets shot at.
Pun gets hit, yeah.
And Ramil uses his powers on him to heal him. Which was our whole big thing last episode, but now I feel like that shit doesn't matter anymore right now.
Yeah. I think it was mainly, the problem that he really had was the mind stuff.
Right.
I think, like, you know, if he's, like, injured, and like, he's like, can I heal you? It's like, you know what, yeah, that one's fine. Okay, you can heal me. Like, I really don't want to die right now. Healing's fine.
Yeah. And then Ramil asks Pun, and he's like, hey, I'll deal with these guys, but only if you let me use my powers on them. And
he said, fuck it,
says,
yeah.
yes, but don't kill them.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ramil walks out, waves his hand, and says, either not the droid you're looking for.
That's what I fucking said That's what I said in my reaction, bro. He said, not the droids you're looking for.
He literally does. I literally said that in my reaction. I'm like, what, is he just gonna wave his mind and be like, these are not the droids you're looking for? And then he does that. I'm like, oh my god, he actually does that.
Bro, we have the same mind again. I'm gonna make another short.
Oh my god, that's great.
I swear to god.
And Ramil tells Pun that he only ordered them to drop his weapons and go home. Which is what they did.
Good.
Which now, his mind reading quote unquote power is not mind reading.
That's what I'm saying.
Mind power. Like,
it's every sort of mind power. He's got mind control, mind reading, mind manipulation. Like, it's everything.
that is like, it makes sense why Method said in that one episode, the one that's most powerful that makes him the leader
Yeah.
is that power. Because that is the most powerful.
That is the most powerful. Because before I was like, well, all these are probably kind of equally powerful. No, never mind.
Nope, yeah, no, this one is definitely OP.
100%.
And I'm wondering if he's used the, like, these are not the droids you're looking for move before.
I'm sure, but, like, where? Like,
I mean, like, have we seen it? Like,
I don't think so. Not that I can pinpoint at the very least.
I don't know. Just gonna keep an eye on for. I have no idea.
He's mainly been cooped up inside the whole time, so I feel like he hasn't.
Yeah, he's been in painting for 100 years, so.
True. He's been in painting for 100 years, and then when he wasn't, all he was doing was he went to the others to talk to them, and when he wasn't talking to the others in their own places, he was in the apartment. So I feel like there wasn't much of a way to, like, there wasn't much of a time to use it, aside from, you know, erasing Pong's memory.
I have a really interesting, but maybe kind of bad theory.
Oh God, what's your bad theory?
Is it possible Ramil used mind manipulation to make Pun fall in love with him?
Nah, fuck that. Him? Fuck that. No, fuck that.
I know. I'm just saying, like, because it's like Lilith talks about how, like, you know, the reason she said that was because she knew that Ramil would never break the curse, or no one would ever break the curse. But then, you know, she started seeing Pun in her visions or whatever her power is, and it made me think. I'm like, what if? Like, I'm not gonna say. I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, in the world. Yeah, no, hell no. I really don't think so.
Like, it could have been one thing where he did it at first, and then, like, later down the line, he stopped, and then Pun actually started, like, really falling for him. I don't know. I'm just putting it out there in the world.
Yeah,
I gotta say in case I'm right and it happens, and so that way I'm not kicking myself later, you know? It always happens like that.
Yeah, happened to me.
Anyway, then we have Methus kicking ass. Very cool.
Very cool.
He catches an arrow from Elise's crossbow, but Jet has a gun at the back of his head.
Yup.
And then Ramil comes in, and he's like, hey, you want to talk to me? Ramil asks, he's like, why are you, like, killing all my people? And Jet says, don't act like a hero who's never had blood on their hands. Vampires have been hunting humans and drinking their blood forever.
Yeah,
the race that exploits and kills people needs to be wiped out.
This is not some, like, moral mission, bro. You are personally pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Method says, how is that different from humans hunting animals for food?
Ooh.
And I'm like, fair point. Like, honestly, it's not that, it's kind of the same thing. You're making faces like...
Yeah, I guess I agree. However, like, I don't like hunting either. So, like, I feel like, because part of me was like, what? No. But, like, also, I don't like the other thing either. So I guess I could agree. Yeah, whatever. But, like, I don't like it.
I mean, think back especially to, like, the, like, old days where, like, the only source of meat and food
if it's for,
was,
yeah.
Like, that's just kind of, like, the evolution of, like, that's what, like, humans hunted animals and vampires hunted humans. It's like the food chain, really.
Fair,
and
yeah.
Some of animals hunt humans, and humans hunt vampires. Like, sometimes it reverses, you know? Like, sometimes
it's like for food because you have no other option, then it's like begrudging and like, fine, I'll do it. But like, if it's hunting for food when you do have other options, or if it's hunting because you feel like it, like, then it's like, fuck you, you know? Like,
right.
Then it's for fun, and then it's an issue.
Right. Jet tells Method to shut up. Butler, he called him a butler.
Not butler, but I was saying the same shit last episode. I mean, he was just like some kind of servant or something.
I mean, fair, you know?
Fair, like, he was acting like it.
Then Jet turns to Pun, and he's like, what do you tell him? And Armel's like, I figured this out on my own.
Yeah. I didn't do it.
Yeah. And Ramel says, Pun never wanted to betray us. And he's like, well, if he hadn't betrayed us, you'd be dead. and then starts blaming Pun for all this. Because he didn't kill Ramil, so he'll kill him, and as Jet takes out a knife, Pun steps in the way.
Yeah. Immediately, no hesitation.
Right.
That is trust.
Yeah.
That was Ramil can trust him, not that, trust that Jet won't kill him.
And Pun says he's not sure, and Jet asks about what, and Pun says the timing. Ramil was trapped inside a painting
Period.
for 100 years.
Exactly! That's what we're saying! That's what we've been saying this whole time.
Yeah, he's like, he couldn't have been the one who
trapped.
attacked and killed everyone at the orphanage 10 years ago.
Exactly.
Which, I mean, I already talked about last time who I think it is.
Yeah, I know, and
I'm still waiting for that reveal.
I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting to see him.
And then Jet says, but you're the one who told me about that necklace. I.e. Ramil's necklace. And Pun says, I told you I saw the necklace before. But I'm not sure if it was him that night.
It could have been he saw it in his dream and just kind of like, they could have collated together. Like, they could have just merged, like, in his memory. Also, they were kids, like he said.
Wait. Hold on. Now I'm thinking of things now.
Oh God, what are you thinking? I'm scared.
What if in the beginning of last episode when we get to flashback and we thought Ramil saves him?
Yeah.
What if that wasn't Ramil and someone actually did? Like, cause we thought, oh, it was Ramil using his mind drink manipulation thing on him. What if it was actually just someone else with his necklace? Because Pun says he saw the necklace before, and we all thought it was a dream. But back when he was a kid, we never saw him have that dream.
Yeah, no, but Ramil has had his necklace on him in the painting the entire time.
What if there's another necklace that looks like that?
There could very well be another necklace that looked like that, and it's very possible that who could have the necklace. Or the opposite necklace, the second necklace. Very true.
I want that necklace.
I know. Is it up yet? Have we
no,
checked?
I keep checking. Don't worry, you will know when it's up.
Okay, I will know.
Because we know that when Ramil uses his mind power on Pun, his nose bleeds. Did his nose bleed when he woke up in the last episode?
Yeah. Did it?
That's it.
I thought it did. I can't remember. Maybe
Okay, can you pull it up? Because if it didn't bleed, it means Ramil didn't use his power on him, and that actually happened.
I think I'm misremembering, so let me see.
I don't know. We know it happened a lot when he does use it, but...
Bruh, I don't see a nosebleed. His nose isn't bleeding.
It didn't bleed.
Oh my
So that
God.
means that actually happened. Someone with Ramil's necklace saved him from cabinet.
But it looks like Ramil. It the hair dangling, it looks.
Are we gonna have an evil twin situation?
No, because he's wearing white. No, it's totally Ramil. Because he stops the door and you can kind of see the bottom half of his face. That's totally Ramil. Here's my thought. I have a thought.
No, evil twin?
No, I don't have an evil twin. Because then why would he fucking save him? Okay? I have a thought.
Not evil twin.
Okay, it's not anything twin related. I have a thought.
Know.
I have a thought. What if this is Ramil? However, what if... Now bear with me.
Okay, I'll bear with you.
What if time travel is also possible? Via, paintings or some shit. Maybe Lilith, sends him back or something to, help Pun or something like that. What if he was supposed to die that night, and Ramil went and saved him? Or Ramil had a chance to go back to that moment and save him. And was and say, because he stopped the door from falling on him, and then he did this with his mind. And walked away. What if he erased him saving him? And, he's remembering little bits of it, but what if he erased his face, and the only thing he remembers is the necklace?
Maybe.
That's an option. It's giving I went back to save my loved one when they were supposed to die when they were a child kind of thing. It's given that.
Well, that's exactly what you're saying, pretty much.
Exactly, but it is literally giving that. If you look at the scene from beginning to end, it looks like Ramil showed up, being okay, I'm gonna make sure he's okay. Because he was supposed to die that night or something.
But when would he have done that? He was trapped in painting for 100 years.
I know, but maybe something... No, but, like, in the future now. But, however... Wait, okay, let's talk about this. He is wearing the white shirt that he wore the entire time he was in the painting. So what if he got out... what if Lilith let him out for like a minute? Because like I don't know how. I don't know the how, but I know that Ramil is saving him when he was supposed to die as a kid. That's all.
Okay. So we're pretty much... Well, I think what we can both agree on right now is that Ramil actually did save him from the cabinet, and it was not Ramil using mind manipulation at the time.
Yes, like because his nose isn't bleeding. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'll buy the time travel one. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I'm like, does he have a fifth power we don't know about? Did Lilith have a time travel power and she's like gave it to him for some? I don't know. Because like, it didn't really seem like Lilith. I don't know whose side she's really on, because she's kind of just like, oh, the reason I told him was because I know that he would never be in love and he'd be here forever.
From what I know about Lilith, I feel like usually in forms of media that Lilith shows up in, I feel like she's on her own side. Like, I feel like
that tracks.
She doesn't give a fuck about literally, like, as long as it helps her or serves her, she doesn't really care. She'll just do whatever the fuck she wants. She's like, all right, whatever, sounds fun. Like, she's that kind of demon. Or mother of demons.
So I guess that makes sense if because she also apparently Pun sets her free too, and she probably knew that.
Yeah.
So she probably like, okay, but the only way that happens is with Pun falling with Ramil, and Pun can't die there. So I'm like, hey, Ramil, here, you get like a 5 minutes of freedom, save this boy, and then come back. Wait, but wouldn't he remember him? Did Ramil never remembered Pun, did he?
Well, Pun was a kid and he looked different. I don't know. It very well could have been that she was like, go save this kid, and not told him his name. Go save this kid for me. I need you to do an errand for me. Go save this kid.
Okay.
You save this kid. And then he doesn't realize, and then slowly he'll start to realize. He'll be like, oh my god, you're the kid. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. I don't know the how, but like, I don't know.
Okay, sure.
It's very possible that he went back to save him.
Okay, this is hurting my mind, so we're gonna move on, because I honestly, all I'm sure now is that Ramil was there and saved Pun.
Yes.
We don't know the how, though. Maybe it's a time travel thing. I get on board with that, sure.
Yes.
In this show, anything can happen. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like the Eclipse where time travel sounds crazy, but it's.
We really were like, time travel, eh?
Well, in this one, I could actually believe you. Like yeah. I actually do believe that. Because we have mind reading / manipulation / dream, whatever. We got speed, transformation, healing. We got all sorts of powers here.
We got everything.
Yeah. Anyway, Pun's telling Jet, he's like, hey, look, our memories of children could have been wrong. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you're a kid. Like, I don't remember most of what happened when I was a kid. I don't freaking know.
Especially with trauma, too. Like, that really shapes everything.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Nice.
Although we do know that Jet got bit and his some blood drained.
Yes.
As a child. I was trying to avoid saying sucked while talking about child, so I was trying to dance. I was purposely trying to dance around a way to say it without saying it.
Yeah, honestly, if you get like with blood loss, you become loopy and shit. How do you know that any of this happened? Like for real, the only one who was like coherent until he got knocked out was Pun. Elise also could have been coherent. I don't know what the fuck happened to her.
Did she still like stay in the corner and like watch the whole thing?
I have no idea. Like, she's not even in the scene from last episode, so I know she's there. But what the fuck does she remember? That would be helpful if she told us.
We need the three of these kids to sit down and tell us exactly what they think happened. And then we need Ramil and Dunk to show up and tell us what they think happened.
We'll compare
and then
and contrast.
We need to see all the pieces come together.
Exactly.
So after Pun tells Jet that, he asks for Elise to be like, don't you agree, Elise? But then Jet cuts him off saying, stop stalling for time.
He's worried about what Elise would actually fucking say. Because I don't even think
honestly, who knows?
Who knows?
Honestly, we don't know what she'd say either, because she's a fucking wild card. Is Lilith at all related to Lilith in any way? Because very out for herself, very like on no one's side except her own. Maybe
I mean, she would have to be a demon.
maybe
So
she's like a descendant because she's an. Here's the thing: all three of these kids are orphans. We know nothing about anyone's parents except for Pun's parents died, and Jet's dad is in the hospital.
if she's a descendant, it means she's a demon, and she's
But
actually
maybe she doesn't
no
know she's
longer.
a demon.
What?
Maybe she doesn't know she's a demon.
Well,
Like, or
Lilith
part
is
demon. Maybe she's part demon. Maybe the dad was a human.
okay.
And that's why she was an orphan.
Ah,
Maybe. And then she went off to the painting with Ramil. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Never mind, I lied. I was so on a roll. Well,
I don't know what book of the we're about to get into the fucking books of the Bible.
I mean,
know.
maybe no, maybe she's some sort of like descendant. Maybe not exactly like her mother, but maybe like a descendant in some way, shape, or form. Like it's like, oh, well, it's actually her great grandmother or something, or whatever.
Maybe.
That's just a stupid thought I had. I just want to put it out there. I don't know. This show's crazy in the best way, and I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
we have no idea.
Yeah. So Jet tells Punny, like, you misunderstood. I founded the Hunters to kill them. And if you don't get out of my way, I'll kill you too.
Damn, so much for loyalty.
Yeah. And then Methus comes in, starts fighting with Jet, and Jet says, kill them, Elise. And Ramil protects Pun as he gets shot. Not in the heart, but definitely in like the chest area close to the heart.
Was she totally cool with just shooting Pun and Ramil just stood in front?
This is why I think she's related to Lilith in some way.
There's some like chaos happening, bro. Like, what is her end game here?
I have no idea.
I have
like,
no idea.
She's very, I don't know, you know?
I have no idea what her motivation is. It's just, I have no idea.
Anyway, so she shoots Ramil. Kiara comes in and stops Elise from doing it again. Then Methus runs over to Ramil and tells Pun to take Ramil out of here. And he's like, wait, you want me inside? And Methus is like, yes.
I was like, oh, fuck, does he mean the painting? Oh my god.
And apparently it's a lot bigger inside than we thought. Not just this
Bro,
little room.
It's a
There's
whole world.
Forest.
It's a whole fucking world down there. Like, I was like, dang, bro, where the fuck are we? It's like some magical forest.
Yeah. So, that is what the magical forest.
It's a magical forest. I want to go.
Yeah, honestly, it looked real nice.
It looks very pretty. I wonder where they filmed. I'm wondering if it's.
I literally said my reaction during the scene where we see like the stream and like the hills and stuff.
Yeah.
I literally said, "Where do they film this?" Because I really want to go there.
Yeah, I was like, there's always a possibility it could be Thailand, but like a very small part. But like, I was like, I feel like the climate's wrong for Ireland. I feel like it could be New Zealand as an option.
It did give like Europe, island, like hills, like Iceland, Greenland area.
It could have. Oh yeah, very well could have been that. Very well could have been. It reminded me of like The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, which is why I thought New Zealand.
So they find this little cabin, and we get the classic BL washcloth, but it's old timey because we're back in like time or whatever.
Yay! It's old timey BL washcloth.
Yes. However, this BL washcloth did not help, as we learn later. What we thought was a cure for everything turns out not an arrow through the chest.
Yeah, that's apparently
that's the
line.
one thing a BL washcloth cannot heal.
That's the line in BL washcloth powers. It's just that's not the thing.
We have found his kryptonite.
Not the kryptonite.
Anyway, then Ramil says, "I'm probably dying. Actually, I'm already dead, so it doesn't matter." And Ramil says, "These are typical symptoms for a ninja vampire." And then after this, the fever will go down and I'll recover. And I'm 100% sure he was lying. Like, I think he knew he was actually going to die. And he thought he was actually going to die.
Yeah.
In this moment.
Just cuddle me. That's all I need.
Yeah, he's like, just cuddle me and that will bring the fever down. Well, it's funny because Pun asked, so am I supposed to give you a sponge bath to help you? And Ramil's like, no, you just need to cuddle me.
It's like, no, you know what? There's a scene that breaks my heart. Did you ever watch Merlin?
No.
Oh my god. It's heartbreaking. I don't want to go spoiler though. Okay. Guys, if you haven't seen Merlin, please fast forward. So there's a scene in the finale, like the series finale of Merlin. And so major spoiler, because it ends with Arthur dying. Like he like fully dies. Like and throughout the episode of the finale, Merlin's trying to like get him back to Camelot, or at least get him to safety where he can like find a way to heal him and something like that. And he's like dragging him like across the field because he like can no longer walk on his own. They've lost the horse, and he kind of like falls. He's like, I don't know what else to do. He's like, just hold me. And I was like, oh bitch, oh no, like so like you saying like, oh, he's just asking him to cuddle him and that's it because he thinks he's gonna die. It reminded me of that. I was like, oh fuck, like I was like, if that's true, that's really fucking sad because I hate shit like that because of Merlin. It makes me want to cry.
I will say, later in this episode, there was a moment where I was getting a little misty.
Yeah.
Episode.
Yeah, it gets tense. It gets emotional.
Yeah. And Pun wakes Ramil up the next morning. This time we see, like, it looks like poison. I'm guessing at least dipped in poison or something. Because there's, like, all these, like,
veins.
I guess. Like,
yeah, black veins that are going across.
Yeah.
It's
and
giving
like,
poison.
Okay, cuddling you did not help.
Also, like, here's my thing. What is it? Because, like, all Pun told them, because he was like, oh, it's not your fault, because Pun was like, I feel like it's my fault. He's like, it's not your fault. And I'm like, it's not, because I feel like the only thing he told them was the speed. The speed was the thing, and that's how they learned to make bullets that could slow down a vampire so that they could kill him. But they don't know for sure what will kill him. So why does Elise have something that could definitely kill him?
Well, we did see that one episode where they had that, like, test vampire that one of the twins was fighting. So it's possible they figured out another weakness on their own. Like, we know they've been doing this for a while, where, like, even without Pun talking with Ramil, they could have found something else.
Maybe. I feel you know what, with all that she's back and forthing on, I feel like there's more to her than we're seeing. Either that, or it's just, I don't know what she's doing.
And Ramil's just like, okay, it's fine. We just need to cuddle more, and then everything will be fine.
Oh gosh.
And again, this is really him being like I'm dying. I just want to like
just hold me
when I die.
Just hold me.
So Pun says, okay, I'm gonna go in the forest and see if there are any herbs that can ease your pain. And Ramil's like, be careful. The forest of Greenmoor is no ordinary place. It's a magical forest. And watch out for Lilith, mother of demons, because she was trapped inside the painting with me. And I'm so glad we see her again, because I remember we were like, wait, where's Lilith? Like, when we got the flashback, and it's like, wait, you're only free when Ramil's free. But Ramil's been free, and she just chilled.
Yeah, we were like, where on earth is Lilith?
So we see that Pun pick some berries that grow back instantly.
Bitch eats the fuck. He's like, ooh, what's this?
I'm like, bro.
You could die.
Unless he doesn't have, like, survival, and we know he's a hunter, so we know he's done some sort of training. Maybe he does know some, like, survival stuff about, like, berries and shit.
Maybe, I don't know.
But, like, that, I was like, that's risky, dude.
Yeah, why are we eating random berries in a magical forest? You don't know shit about berries in a magical forest.
Yeah. So then we see that Pun goes by the stream and picks some other herbs or whatever. And then we hear Lilith say you shouldn't touch other people's stuff without permission. And she's there, now in a white dress as opposed to her black, dark, gloomy clothes, with a snake around her neck.
She looks good. She's holding
She looked real good. And for some reason, I kind of thought / wanted her and Pun to kiss for some reason. Like, well, when she touches his cheek, I'm like, this gives, like, very angelic vibes.
Yeah, she's giving angelic, and she's the mother of demons. It's so
I'm like, yeah, I'm like, this is very weird, but I really liked it.
Teacher Sani.
Yes, Teacher Sani is now mother of demons Lilith.
Gosh, could she get hotter?
Honestly, the juxtaposition is kind of insane.
It's crazy, yeah. She went from teacher to mother of demons.
That's the dream.
That's the dream. Oh my god.
That's the dream. She says that you don't need to look for any herbs in the forest. They don't have anything that can cure vampires. And she tells Pun that she can see his future. And Pun asks, she's like, oh, can you cure Ramil? And she's like, not me. I'm only the spinner of the wheel of fate between you and him. With the blood of his curse breaker and the utterance of his name, the curse that has bound him shall vanish. And she says again, his curse breaker will be the one he loves for eternity. Wait.
What? What do you mean, wait? What? What? What did you figure out?
I just read that, and I was like, I didn't even get in my reaction, but I just read it again. I'm like, wait, this hit differently now. His curse breaker will be the one he loves for eternity.
But maybe not the one that loves him for eternity?
That no, my thing is that Pun might not live and love him for eternity.
Oh, bitch, that's really fucking sad if that's the case. Oh
I
my god.
because all this time I was like, oh, eternity. Oh my god, he's gonna turn Pun into a vampire. He's gonna get divine powers. It's gonna be great. Now I'm reading this and I'm like, wait. Does that mean Ramil? What's a true curse? Is Ramil falling in love and loving someone for eternity who's dead and won't come back?
I will cry right now. I'm not even
joking.
that's really
I
upsetting.
hate them thinking all these sad things.
Why are you thinking all these sad things? My mood is down now.
I'm sorry. It just again, I just need to say it.
Oh, I'm about to be real sad, bro. No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me.
Anyway, Lilith asks, do you know why I told Ramil how to break the curse? And Pun's like, no, I have no idea. And she's like, because he never had anyone who loved him, and he never loved anyone.
So she figured he would be in there forever.
Yeah. And she says, when I cursed him, I knew he'd never be able to break it. But then I saw you in my vision.
Yep.
So I decided to put myself on the line with him and you. And this is where she touches his cheek, and this is where I was like, wait, are they gonna kiss?
No.
I don't know. I don't know. This was a very weird scene for me, but also like really good. I was like, I don't know why I wanted them to kiss. It gives like very angelic, and like she's in the white dress with a snake. It confuses me. I don't know.
Snake.
And then
you're too used to seeing snakes and then people kissing.
Well, that's the thing. I'm just saying, Revenge Love has made me think of snakes completely differently. I'm just saying. And not just in that way, that sounded bad. But like in like a way where I like snakes more now. Like you know, like
anyway. That still sounds bad.
That sounded real bad. I did not mean it that way, I swear.
I think when you say snake in context with anything now, it's just gonna sound
yeah, well, I mean, snakes is already a euphemism for everything. So now it's like actual snakes. Anyway, then Lilith says, only the blood of someone a vampire loves can break any curse placed upon them. So that's, I guess, good to know. And she says, it might be possible for you to cure him. Then she says, in that case, let me give you a warning. An injured vampire might not be able to control himself.
Yeah.
Which we see later.
Yep.
If you want to prove the love you have for each other, you may have to struggle to survive against his instincts. And then she said the Evermore you're in right now is actually a simulation inside a painting I trapped Ramil in.
Did you say Evermore?
I may have done. Greenmore?
That's a thing. Wait, Evermore is a thing, and I don't remember why it's a thing.
It's a Taylor Swift album.
That's right, thank you.
Yeah. And she's like, yeah, no, like here everything is eternal, everything is limitless. Like
I had a thought at the end of mine where when she said that, I went the other way with it. You're going, oh fuck, what if he dies and he's gonna love him for all eternity? I'm going the happier route with it, and I'm like, wait, if time doesn't pass here, what if they both come to live here?
But we know time does pass here. Like that's hang on. This was weird because we'll get there in a sec because I'm confused about this.
No, time doesn't pass here. She said time is not a thing here.
We'll get there. She says this is just the beginning, but don't worry, you two will pass the test. So she seemed very confident in their relationship. I wish you good luck, Pun. And then after he leaves, she disappears. Wait, where is the thing about time being limitless or whatever? Or did I just read that and I forgot?
She says it. She says.
Yeah. Okay. Time outside has no effect on this place. Right.
So time does not pass here.
Then how the hell were they in the painting for 100 years?
He was still in the painting for 100 years. They were talking about it from the outside of the painting. Time passes there, and he's like, it's been 100 years, and he's still inside that painting. You don't age. That's what time doesn't pass here means. You don't age. Nothing grows like that.
Oh,
it stays the same forever. Yeah. So they could go there. They could go there and live there and both not age. I mean, Ramilla obviously wouldn't, but Pun wouldn't either. Options. We can go live in the forest.
But we know you can still die in here. Like, Ramil still got worse with the poison or whatever.
Very true, but honestly, if it's just you guys in the forest, probably less likely to happen.
But what about Pok Pong? Like, he wouldn't.
Okay, invite him to the fucking forest too. I don't think he's gonna kill him either. Like, I mean, right now I'm not sure, but like,
I'll talk about that. We have to.
Yeah, we'll fucking talk about that. But what I'm saying is like, if it's you and your friends living in the forest and making the forest your own and shit like that, as long as there's no hunters in the forest or no one else has been invited in or whatever other vampire shit is included in this, then like, you're not gonna find any enemies. And if you know the berries and you know which ones don't fucking kill you, then I think you'll be fucking fine. It's better than, you know, if you want to live forever with someone, go here. It's better than being like out there and like, oh, death is 2 seconds away because I've aged. Like, at least here, you know you don't age. And sure, accidents can happen. You could fall in a stream and hit your fucking head. I don't know. But like, that's true of everywhere. There's one less thing to worry about here though, so. Options.
So then, back at the cabin, Pun slits his hand and pours some of the blood into the chalice. And Ramil's there. And he looked hungry.
Yeah, he smelled that immediately.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, Pun, what happened? And then his eyes turn red.
Yup.
Did you notice it this time?
Yup. His eyes just went. I was like, oh, bro. We're fucked. Like.
Yeah, he starts like shaking and like literally pushes him out and shuts the door. And he's like, I need you away from me.
He's protecting him, and he's like begging him to let him in, but he's like, oh, they both trust each other so much.
This was a scene that got me a little mistake with the scene.
Yep.
It was so, like, because it's like, Pun's like crying outside the door, and Ramil's like, I don't want to drink your blood, crying like, almost like, right now, a rabid animal, pretty much, and like, being like, holding on to the last humanity, or whatever, vampire or whatever, he has. And like, is begging him to leave because he doesn't want to drink his blood, he doesn't want to hurt him, he doesn't want to lose control on him. And they just like sit door to door, both like crying. And Ramil's like freaking out, trying to control every last instinct he has.
Yeah. Pun, it's so interesting because now Pun trusts him completely and is like, I don't give a fuck, let me in. Like, if you bite me, whatever, I trust you. Just like, let me in because I want to take care of you. And he's like, no, because I don't trust myself right now. And I don't want to hurt you. I made a promise that I would protect you, and this would be protecting you. So stay outside. And they're just like, they're both like at a loss right now. Oh, what to do.
So sad.
It's so sad.
And then next morning, Pun wakes up and he's like, oh, the door's open. He goes inside, can't find Ramil. We see him speed by in the background a bit.
Yeah, I know. I was like, bro, what was that?
Yeah. Before he appears and tackles Pun to the ground, Pun pushes him off him and runs into the forest with Ramil right on his heels. He eventually does tackle him to the ground, and he bites into his neck, drinking his blood.
He's drinking a lot of it.
Drinking a lot of it. And then, when Ramil pulls himself off, we see the blood like still dripping down his throat. And his eyes kind of like flash back between like his normal brown, like the red. They like flash back. He's like starting to regain his like senses back and like control himself again. He's like, wait, what?
He's like, what have I done? Oh god. And it flashes to him promising him that he would look after him and Pok Pom. He'll protect him and his brother. He's like, I'll protect you no matter what. And so in this moment, I feel like he's like, oh my god, I've broken my promise. Oh my god, I suck. I've destroyed everything. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. And he feels so guilty. It's like, oh my god, this is so sad.
Yeah, and then Pun, like, kind of kisses him after this.
Yeah, it's kind of a way of saying, it's okay. I love you, I trust you.
Yeah. But then, like, Ramil, like, pushes himself off and just, like, tries to, like, back away because he's like, oh my god. I can't believe I did that. And so Pun, like, very wobbly goes over to him and just, like, hugs him. And he says, I'm here, I'm not going anywhere. And then he passes out.
Yeah, I was like, are we okay?
Yeah. And he's like, oh shit, Pun, and he, heals his wounds. And after a few, like, minutes, he wakes up again.
Yeah, he was like near death because he wakes up like so he was like possibly dead for a second there. Like he was near death. He was
Yeah.
seconds from death.
And when Pun wakes up, he says, "I love you too," because he heard him say, "I love you."
Oh.
And they hug, they cry, and then we get a parallel scene of earlier where Ramil is the one taking care of Pun, who's in the bed, because he's now the injured one or sick one. And we see Ramil's back to his like normal self, and he apologizes. He says, "I couldn't control myself, and I ended up hurting you because of that."
Yeah.
And Pun kind of like assured him, like, "Don't feel guilty. I'm just glad you're okay now."
That's the thing. I mentioned it in my reaction. I'm like, that's the thing. You couldn't control yourself. Like, if you could control yourself and you did this, then I'd be pissed. Like, but like, I'm not, because you couldn't control yourself. It's not your fault.
Yeah, because obviously we know, like, it's kind of with Meth in the first episode, where it's like,
yeah, shark smells blood.
sometimes it happens, you know, especially when you're like in a sensitive state. And then Ramil says, "I've been waiting so long to hear those words." And Pun's like, "What words?" And he's like, "That you love me."
He told you when you slept together.
So I said that too, but I think the fact that he still loves him after seeing that like rabid side of him,
Yeah.
like it's kind of like love me at my best, love me at my worst, and he still does.
And after
regardless.
everything that happened, and after like breaking up for a second too, like
right,
probably helps to hear it. Well, like thank
Yeah.
God you still love me.
So Pun says, "Let's go back. We gotta make things right." Irma's like, "I'll go anywhere with you." And he promises he won't let go of his hand as they go through the portal, I think. But the episode ends there. So we think.
I know. So we think.
Until Pok Pong enters the antique shop. And I knew what was going to happen as soon as he did. And I was like, fuck.
I knew what was gonna happen as soon as he stepped into the office. I was like, oh motherfucker, he's gonna find the book. Ah shit.
Yeah. So he looks around. He's like, "Oh, why did Pun leave the light on?" And shuts the little lamp off. And then he finds the book, How to Be the Vampire Hunter. Touches it, and the door opens.
He doesn't even have to pull it. It's like touching it works too. It's just like, what's this? Oh,
very sensitive.
Very sensitive book. Yes, I would make it a little harder to open, bro. If you want to hide this better.
And so he walks downstairs and sees the Hunter Lair.
Imagine finding out your brother's a serial killer.
That's why I thought. That's what he thinks. He doesn't think he's a vampire hunter.
Exactly.
He probably thinks he's a serial killer.
Imagine, like, seeing a basement, a bunch of necklaces that totally look like they could be trophies from killings, and are, technically, and having, like, guns and swords just all along the wall. I would be like, oh my god, serial killer. This is a basement with all this in it. Yeah.
I bet you, and he's not connecting the vampire stuff, but he's thinking that probably.
He probably didn't even like see the title of the book. We didn't notice him go, "What is this, Vampire Hunter?" Like we didn't even see him read the book title. We just saw him touch the book.
I mean, even so, that's like a title of a book, like that's the only connection of this being a vampire hunter rather than a serial killer, and he probably doesn't believe vampires. So, but also, I do appreciate the irony of last episode was Pun telling Ramil that he doesn't want him to let him know the vampire stuff, and in a way, technically, Pun's the one who was responsible for him knowing about the vampire stuff.
Yep.
So the irony is kind of rich, and I did like that. But then he picks up a card that says Jet. And we think he's probably gonna call.
I'm worried that Jet's gonna be like, "Oh, you know what?" Like he's gonna explain. He's gonna be like, "A vampire's corrupted your brother's mind, and like to save him, you gotta join us or some shit." And he's a kid. He's susceptible. Like we don't fucking know. He worries about his brother. He loves his brother. What the fuck is Jet gonna manipulate him into?
Or not even manipulation. When Pok Pong calls him, he's gonna kidnap Pok Pong and tell Pun, "Look, either kill Ramil and let your brother go, or your brother might die."
True too.
Like,
either way, Pok Pong's in danger, bro.
Pok Pong is in trouble. Yes, he is.
Ugh.
MVP. That's what we need to do. MVP.
MVP. Let me think here. Oh, fuck. I think I have mine. It's hard, but I have mine.
I know mine too.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Pun.
Yay!
Alright. I was this close to choosing Ramil because he was really good this episode too, about like the way he tried so hard to hold back, the way he was always there to be like, I trust you. But Pun this episode was very like, immediately made the decision of, okay, fuck every problem we've had before. I don't want him to die. I'm gonna go save him. And then consistently throughout the episode, he was doing his absolute darnest to, like, make sure he was okay and make sure he stayed alive. He was there for him 24/7. He was willing to do anything. And that's love.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
He really did. Like, he kind of forgot the whole breakup stuff, and he's like, look, you're in danger. I'm going to do everything I can to protect you, too.
This matters more, yeah.
Right. Do you have your tier list pulled up?
I do, and it's moved around a bit, I will say.
I do, too. I have some big movements.
Yeah. So, I'll start with the bottom, because a lot of people moved to the bottom. I basically have all the Huntwoods in D. That's basically it. Elise is at the bottom, above her is Jet, and then the twins above them. It's just
Right.
they're all in D. Because at this episode I was just like, fuck all of y'all, like, leave them alone. Like, and Elise was confusing, so I left her at the bottom for now. If she changes her mind and we see her motives and they seem to be good motives, maybe she'll move up. But for now, I don't know what the fuck she's doing. So she's down.
Right.
C, no one's in there anymore because the twins were in there. B, Kiara is still there because I didn't see enough from him that was positive or negative in this episode, really. I know he was, like, jumping in front of some shit, but, like, that's all I saw. It wasn't enough to move him anywhere. No one's in A anymore because people also have moved up. So Metis has been moved back up, which is great. He's at the bottom of S. Mekin and Pokpong kind of stayed the same, so it's Pokpong and then Mekin above him. And Ramil moved back up. Woo!
Yeah.
He's back in second place, and Pun is still first.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my D tier, I now have Elise at the bottom and Jet above her. Same thing. I was like, wow, y'all suck. In C tier, I have the twins. They moved down from B, but now they're in C, and they're just like, I don't know, they were there.
Yeah, they were there.
B, I have no one. A, I have no one.
All right.
And then at the end of S, I have Kiara who moved up. You said you didn't see much of him, fair, but what we did see was pretty good when he, like, ran over to help Mekin when he got, like, stabbed.
That was good.
And he took down the twins, like, fairly easily. And he came in at the end to knock out Elise and, like, save her from shooting Ramil again.
Yeah.
After the second time. So he did do some, like, pretty good movement. We did see him be more, like, badass, which was kind of cool.
I'll move him up to A, because he did do some pretty good shit here. I'll move him back up.
Above him is Mekin. He moved down a bit. He didn't really do much. This episode,
He was
other
trying
than
to
get
heal.
Stabbed.
Yeah, well, not his fault. He did heal the person that stabbed him, and like.
Well, then it is his fault. It is his fault if he killed the person who stabbed him.
Here's the thing, though. Who fucking stabs someone that helps them? What the fuck?
I don't know. Anyway, above him is Methys, like we saw. He was more badass this episode.
He did a
and
sick
he went
sword
toe
trick.
With both Elise and Jet, pretty much, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah, that was true. That's true.
And you're waiting for that. And then, yeah, top three is still the same: Pokpong, Pun, and Ramil. Pokpong wasn't really in this episode until the end, but now I'm like, oh, dude, I'm worried about him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually really worried what's gonna happen. And Pun and Ramil were both great this episode, so they stay there as well. So that was our recap of Revamp The Undead Story, episode 6.
Woo.
Yes. Join us next week where we will be recapping episode 7.
Oh gosh.
I'm nervous. I don't know.
I'm nervous. After the end of that, I'm nervous. What the fuck is gonna happen?
Pong's probably gonna be either manipulated or held as ransom.
Yup.
Pong's in trouble pretty much, and that I think is a big takeaway from this episode.
Oh yeah.
Going to next week is Pong is in danger.
Pong is in a lot of danger.
Yes. So hopefully he'll live.
Hopefully he'll live. We'll see.
I'm telling look, Jet's gonna I don't know, Jet's gonna do something bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean,
maybe,
that's obvious.
Maybe if Jet does, we'll see Elise like try to help Pokpong because she knows how much Pun likes Pokpong and like cares for him as his brother.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll see her finally pick a side, pick a lane. Maybe.
Please
I don't know.
pick a side, girl.
Because like right now you're kind of confusing me. But yeah, I would hate it. I just hadn't thought, and again, yesterday in case it happens, and I didn't say it, I'd look stupid. But I would hate if she does like choose Pun's side and like starts helping him, but then still tries to kill Ramil in the end.
Bro, imagine. I would be like,
Like
you're...
I would hate that. Like I would be like, fuck you, you suck.
Yeah,
But like,
fuck you, for real.
it was a thought. I put
She
it
would
there.
move up and then way back down again.
Yeah. Oh my god. That the like fucking like the heart rate chart would just be like.
I feel like not I feel like tier list wise, if she had like if we were focused on her story, if she was a main character, she'd be going like this right now. Like because I don't know what her decisions are right now. They're everywhere.
Also, speaking of, are you gonna put Lilith on the tier list?
That's a very good point. I should have done that. I will do that for next time. But as a preliminary, I will put her in A.
I was thinking A too. I was like,
alright,
like because I'm like, again, she's kind of out there for herself, so fair play. But she does help out, and honestly, I think she's like she pretty much said, "I'm gonna be here because I'm gonna bet on your relationship. Like I'm placing my bets on you."
She's betting on them. Let's fucking go.
And she has a snake, and that's cool.
And she has a snake, and that's cool.
Yeah.
She's pretty. She has a snake, and she seems to be helping. So, I'm in.
Fair.
I
don't know if we'll see her again because she kind of like disappears into like.
She does. She disappears into light. Please don't do that. Come back.
Maybe we'll get flashbacks of her, or maybe she'll just disappear. I don't know.
She'll pop up and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally gone." Wink.
I don't know. But maybe that like freed her from the painting. Maybe that was her like leaving the painting, and then she'll be back and be like, "Hey."
Oh, she'll be like, "I'm in the real world now. I'm free."
Yeah, I don't know if she'll do anything, but
maybe she'll help.
No, she's out for herself. She might not want to involve herself with all this.
True.
It's very messy.
Yeah, it is messy.
Yeah. So join us next week for our recap of Revamp The Undead Story, episode 7.
Yes.
Yeah. See y'all then.